You have been looking for a good story to listen to for a long time. Well, you are in the right place. For 22 years, Victor worked in a room that nobody visited. Listen slowly and try to relax. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Just enjoy the story. The Grand Plaza Hotel was a big old building in the middle of the city. It had 200 rooms, 3 restaurants, and a golden front door. Rich people slept there. Famous people ate there. But nobody ever went down to the basement. Down there, at the end of a long grey corridor, there was a small door. On the door, someone had painted 2 words, lost and found. Behind that door was Victor's room. Victor was 48 years old, thin and quiet, and he was never late. For 22 years, he had worked in that little room. His job was simple. He took care of the things that people forgot. Every day the hotel staff brought him boxes. Umbrellas, gloves, keys, books, cameras, and shoes. Victor cleaned each thing carefully. He gave it a number, he wrote it in his book, and he put it on a shelf. There were hundreds of shelves, and they went up to the ceiling. Everything had its place. Nothing was ever lost twice. But Victor had a secret game. When he found a strange thing, he made a story for it. A single red shoe, a dancer who ran away at midnight, one glove with a hole in it, a boxer who never won a fight, a glass eye inside a coffee cup. Victor thought about that one for 3 days. He talked to the things, and the things never answered him. And that was fine. Victor liked the quiet. One Monday morning in October, the little door opened. A young woman came in. She was carrying a clipboard. Victor almost dropped his tea. Nobody came into his room. Nobody. "Hello," she said. "I'm Mira. I'm new here." She was 26, with dark curly hair and very fast eyes. She looked at the shelves, and then she looked at Victor. "Are you Victor?" she asked. "Yes," said Victor. "Who sent you?" "The manager," said Mira. "I have some news." She looked down at her clipboard. "The hotel is going to be modern," she said. "The basement is going to be a gym. This room closes in 2 weeks." Victor did not move. He did not speak. "Everything must go," said Mira quietly. "Everything." 22 years, said Victor. 22 years of things. "I know," said Mira. "I'm sorry. I only work here." That night, Victor did not sleep. He sat in his small flat and he looked at the wall. The next morning, Mira came back with black bags. "We start today," she said. So they started. Victor took a hat from the shelf, a big yellow hat. Mira put out her hand for the bag. "Wait," said Victor. "This hat came from room 41 in 2011. A woman wore it to a wedding, and she cried all night." Mira looked at him. "How do you know that?" she asked. "I don't," said Victor. "I made it up." Mira laughed. It was a loud, surprised laugh. In that quiet room, it sounded very strange. The next thing was a violin with only 2 strings. "Okay," said Mira. "Your turn." "A student," said Victor. "He sold the other 2 strings for a train ticket." "Where did he go?" asked Mira. "Home," said Victor. "Finally." And so the game began. For 3 days they worked and they invented stories. A wooden leg, a box of old letters, a wedding ring inside a sock, a bird cage with a small plastic bird in it. Mira stopped laughing at Victor, and she started listening to him. The bags stayed empty. The shelves stayed full. On Thursday, the manager called Mira. "You have 4 days," he said, "not 4 weeks." On Friday morning, they went to the back of the room. There, in the dark, were the oldest boxes. Nobody had opened them for years. The dust was thick, and it was grey like snow. Victor pulled down a box from the top shelf. On the side, in old blue ink, were 4 numbers. 1994. Victor stopped. "Are you okay?" asked Mira. "I have never opened this one," he said. "In 22 years," said Mira. "Why not?" Victor did not answer her. He cut the tape, and he opened the box. Inside, there was a scarf, a broken watch, and a child's book. And under the book, there was a small blue wooden horse. Victor's hands began to shake. It was very old. The paint was gone from its back. One ear was missing, and there was a crack in its leg. Victor sat down on the floor. He could not stand up. "Victor," said Mira. "Victor, what is it?" "It's mine," he said. In 1994, Victor was 8 years old. His mother worked in this hotel. She cleaned the rooms. In the summer, there was no school, so he came with her. He sat in the corridors all day, and he waited. He had one toy, and it was a small blue horse. One evening, he could not find it. He looked in every corridor. He looked under every chair. He cried on the stairs for an hour. Then a tall man in a red coat came and sat down next to him. "Don't cry," said the man. "In this hotel, nothing is really lost. Everything has a home here. Come, and I will show you." The man took him down to the basement. He opened a small door, and he turned on the light. And little Victor saw the shelves for the first time. Hundreds of shelves, full of forgotten things, waiting quietly. It was the most beautiful room he had ever seen. 3 weeks later, his mother lost her job, and they moved away. He never got the horse back. But 22 years ago, when he needed work, he came back here. And he asked for one job only, this one. Now, on the floor, Victor turned the little horse in his hands. And then he saw a piece of paper, folded under the box. Mira read it out loud, slowly. "For the boy who cried on the stairs. When you are ready, you will find it." "Who is R?" asked Mira. Victor stood up very slowly. He walked out of the room, and he did not take the lift. He climbed the stairs, 104 steps, up to the lobby. The lobby was bright and full of people. And there, at the golden door, stood an old man in a red coat. His name was Mr. Reed. He was 78 years old, and he had opened that door for 40 years. Every morning Victor walked past him and said, "Good morning." Every morning Mr. Reed smiled and said nothing more. Victor stopped in front of him. He held out his hand, and in his hand was the little blue horse. Mr. Reed looked at it for a long time. Then he took off his hat. "You took your time," he said. "Why?" said Victor. "Why didn't you tell me?" "I looked for you," said Mr. Reed. "You were gone." There was no address. So I put it in a box, and I waited. "But I have been here for 22 years, said Victor. "Yes," said the old man, and he smiled. "And in 22 years, you never opened the old boxes. You were too busy taking care of everybody else's things." Victor could not speak. His eyes were full. Then Mira arrived, out of breath, with her clipboard. She had heard everything from the stairs. On Monday, she stood in the manager's office for 2 hours. The basement did not become a gym. It became a small museum next to the lobby. The Museum of Lost Things. Every object has a card, and on every card there is a story. The stories are not always true, but people read them and they smile. And on the first shelf, behind glass, there is a small blue horse with one ear. And that's the end of our story. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this story, watch it one more time. You will understand even more the second time. Subscribe for new stories and keep practicing every day. See you in the next episode. Take care.